You can read this true story from the Bible when you get home. It's in the book of Matthew, chapter 26. When they saw Jesus bring Lazarus back to life, lots of people believed in Jesus. But that made the religious leaders mad, and they plotted to get rid of Jesus. One night, Jesus and his friends went to a garden called Gethsemane. Jesus wanted to pray. Jesus told his friends to wait while he prayed to his Father. Just then, they heard a loud noise, the sound of marching footsteps. Someone was coming. Soldiers came to arrest Jesus, even though he had never done anything wrong. Judas, the traitor, pointed him out. They took Jesus to the house of the high priest. They had a fake trial in the middle of the night, and they said Jesus was guilty. They yelled at Jesus and called him names. They spit on him and slapped him. They tied his hands together and took him to stand before Pilate, the Roman governor. Pilate didn't think Jesus had done anything wrong, but the crowds didn't care. They wanted to crucify Jesus. Pilate washed his hands of Jesus and ordered the Roman soldiers to take Jesus away. Judas, who had betrayed Jesus for 30 silver coins, felt terrible for what he had done. He threw the coins on the ground. The Roman soldiers beat Jesus and hurt him. Then they led him away to be crucified. But no matter what people did to him, Jesus still trusted God. We can trust God too. Stop. Hold everything. This story isn't over yet. Trust God.
After Jesus was arrested, the Roman soldiers forced him to carry a heavy wooden cross through the city. Crowds stood along the road and yelled, "Crucify him! Crucify him!" They went to a place called Golgotha, which means place of the skull. That's where they crucified Jesus and two criminals. The soldiers nailed his hands and feet to the cross. He hung on the cross for hours. At noon, darkness fell across the whole land. At about 3 o'clock, Jesus cried out, and then he died. At that moment, the earth shook and rocks split apart. It was a terrible earthquake. The Roman soldiers were terrified. One cried out, "This man truly was the Son of God." Jesus' friends were so sad. They wrapped his body in linen cloth and laid it in a new tomb. They rolled a giant stone in front of the tomb's entrance. Early on Sunday morning, as the new day was dawning, a few women went to visit the tomb. When they got there, suddenly there was another earthquake. An angel of the Lord had come down and rolled away the big stone. The angel's face shone like lightning, and his clothes were white as snow. The angel said, "Don't be afraid. I know you are looking for Jesus who was crucified. He isn't here. He has risen from the dead." The women were so happy. They ran to tell their friends that Jesus was alive. Jesus died to take the punishment for the wrong things we all do. When we tell Jesus we're sorry, he'll forgive us. And when we believe in Jesus, we can live with him forever in heaven. That's great news. In fact, it's such great news that Jesus says to tell everyone about him. Jesus' friends were sad when he died, but then they were happy when he came back to life. They learned that no matter what happens, trust God.